Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Shantae's Half Genie Heroes DLC Risky Boots Pirates Queen's Quest. It's a mouthful to say each time. Okay, let's actually check here. Oh, everything there. Everything there.
So some people are...
Oh no, not everything there.
Missing a single dark matter in Castle
And missing
Town.
one there, yeah. But for me, meanwhile, Kick Crustacean it is.
So some people are arguing damage control, some people are arguing that it was planned. But apparently the Niantic head of marketing of Japan has been making tweets about it, making it seem intentional. It seems like an oddly specific bug. Most people are saying that it becomes Ditto. I've only seen one site saying about Chikorita as well. So, I have no idea. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
The event's basically over. But I might try and go out, see if I can catch one, see what I can find.
Yeah.
It has a shiny, which is just one of the boring ones where it's like a slightly darker variant. Doesn't look much different.
That's the thing, if it was deer related, it'd be blue.
Everything comes up with question marks with its stats until you catch it and it becomes something else.
Yeah.
I mean, Ditto was an attempt to create, like, a new Pokemon. Maybe it's what happens when you fuse a Ditto with, like, the metal powders. Maybe it's something entirely different. Honestly, I kind of like the Ditto.
We tried to create a Digimon! Oh, come on, that's nonsense. Fictional stuff. Not real like our Pokemon.
I mean, they have a Digimon already. It's Porygon. Like, Porygon is a Digimon.
We tried to make a yokai! A what?
A what kai? We tried to make a fossil!
We tried to discover how eggs are made! Because we still don't know, apparently, even though it's like, come on, we quite obviously know. Stop being coy about it.
You have one job, Elm. Elm knows the truth, he just doesn't want to tell anyone.
It was too disturbing for him.
Watching the Whale Lord and the Skitty scarred him for life.
Gardevoirs can pretty much only breed with basically stuff like
Muck,
Gengar,
Blimp,
Gastrodon, Macargo, yeah, Gastrodon. Because I commented that on my friend Hawk Takes Flight. He was doing a collab fanfic with a friend of his, and they had the person have like this team, and he's trying to make it all pro-like sort of thing, and they had a boyfriend for the Gardevoir in it of the team. But they just had it as a Gallade. I'm like, why would you have a Gardevoir and a Glade? And
yeah, it's pretty
his response was, oh, we needed basically a love interest for the Gardevoir and wanted to keep it in the egg group. I'm like, well, what about Gastrodon and Macargo? And they said that would be interesting.
Amorphous egg group, which includes
not human.
Muck, Gengar, Weezing, somehow. I've never really thought of how Weezing breeds, honestly, and I don't really want to. Mischievous, Wobbuffet, Macargo.
Well, that's the first human Pokemon there, really.
Swallow, Cast Form. Effectively, it's like weird fetish egg group.
Well, only when you said Cast Form there.
Banette, the Dusknoir line. Chimecho, which yet again, how?
A wind chime is breeding!
Where would it... You know, I shouldn't ask these questions. Gastrodon, Drifblim, Miss Magmius, Spiritomb, Rotom, Pythagoras, which I guess is also kind of human-like. Reniculus is just jelly. Jellicent is also jelly. Electros.
Okay. Now that you definitely think that fetish category you mentioned.
I never took Electros as an Amorphorus, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, despite being a pure electric type, you'd think it'd be in the fish category.
Well, yeah, it's an eel. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's in both. Let's have a look, actually. What? No, it's just amorphous. Alright. Sure. Chandelier.
Yeah, because you can see a Gardevoirs of like the Chandelier just hopping down. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Trevenant. Gorgeist. Palosand. Mimikyu. Ditto is for some reason at the end of the list.
Well, I guess Mimikyu's got something over Pikachu then.
Yeah. And my personal favourite, because I don't want to think about it ever happening, Stunfisk. That thing...
Again, that seems like it'd be more fitting in the fish category.
Stunfisk is in Water 1 and Amorphous. Also,
okay.
look at a picture for Stunfisk in the...
Don't worry, it's a picture of his picture, not a picture of them showing what happens when Stunfisk...
But because Stunfisk is flat, the 3D sprite is just flat. So you can't see its face or anything. Because no one thought of, having its actual thing. But yeah, those are the things that Gardevoir can breed with. Which also raises the point.
Yeah,
they are also the things that Gallade can breed with. Gallade being male only.
Gallade has a very specific interest line.
How do nuts breed?
It's like the thing is, I remember that being first looking at it because there was a person, Tamara Frog, I believe their DeviantArt name is. They brought up how in their comic their Lucario character has a romantic interest with an Infernape, and their point was that a lot of people bring up Gardevoir as a romantic interest for like Lucario sort of thing, but they're not of the same egg group.
Yeah, it's the wrong egg group.
So that's why they had an Infernape paired up with the Lucario. And that was one of the things which prompted me to look up, along with that previous mention, to look up the egg group sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's
egg groups are weird.
It's just kind of funny. Yeah, on the Tamara Frog thing, I actually did look up that DeviantArt user once again with Isabel's reveal, because she had a comic, sort of a little comic she did, called, and which she keeps referencing now, because she's a big fan of Ice Climbers.
Okay.
She has a comic called The Hammer Club, that she did before, which is just every character who has a hammer in Smash Brothers.
Okay, very specific club.
There was... Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, there was a recent comic with the Ice Climbers coming back and King Dedede is welcoming him back to the club sort of thing, and Nana was like, so you got any new members? And he's like, yeah. And it's just Bowser Jr. and all 7 Koopalings.
They're not characters.
But now, technically, Isabel's the newest member.
She has a hammer.
She has a hammer. Yeah, she's a squeaky hammer, much like Bowser Jr.
Bowser's is not very squeaky.
It is a squeaky hammer. He's got a squeaky and a hard hammer.
I was going to say...
He's got 2 hammers.
The one I remember is the solid metal claw hook hammer. That does not squeak. Although, debatable. Good shot.
Oh, I didn't upgrade that. I upgraded that one.
Good one. But yeah, Gardevoir's got a weird set of mates. Gallade does as well. I think we've already been here.
Well,
now.
I can do the whole thing backwards.
It's so broken, isn't it?
Yeah, so let's see, things to bring up. Well, I've been playing SNK Heroines recently. It's a game that I know Rafi would enjoy a lot because of reasons.
Yeah, that
but
sounds about right.
it's a game, well, I think there's another reason you'd enjoy it. It's a fighting game with arcade endings!
Yay! Such a rare thing in this day and age.
I gotta admit, they're all there's a lot of them are kind of hit. Some of them are hit and miss sort of thing, because they're kind of at one point they kind of get too predictable because they're all the exact same sort of thing. It's all each character is basically sleeping and having a really weird dream.
Okay.
Only one character doesn't.
Bit boring.
So, kind of know, it's just a dream sequence. But some of them are really funny. Some of them are, make it really obvious because they use chibis from the get-go.
Yeah.
And some of them are just funny in the dreams themselves. Some of them are just kind of but others are like, okay, that is actually really funny, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's one of the chibi ones which is just funny, just involves the character eating so much and they end up turning into a balloon and blowing up in the air.
That's some fetish work.
But it's just kind of funny how it's all done.
Don't let DeviantArt find that one. I like Dead Death.
But yeah, they have endings. They have a boss battle and everything, and of course SNK level. It's the easiest. It's probably the easiest SNK boss battle, but it's still annoying.
Yeah. Good one. That works.
It does. He has this. The most annoying part is, he has this one combo he always performs, and it basically locks you in for him to use his ultimate, and
shoot the switch.
There's no real way to escape out of it.
Oh,
when he does so.
That's a bit scary.
And of course, the way the play of the game is the ultimates kill you if you're below on red health. That's how you win the matches. Oh, we could have easily gone this one.
But could you?
Yes.
But could you?
But there's a lot of... The game's gameplay feels a little bit stiff. Like, it doesn't feel like the moves are coming out as quickly as they should do. And the combos are very simple, but you can... Well, the combos seem simple at first, but seeing some of the enemies, you can actually set up some really cool combos with it.
Yeah.
I first actually figured out because the final boss used the combo on me, and I was like, can I do that with any other characters?
Oh.
And there was one where I could basically... And I realised that I could actually combo some of these into some of these ultimates, form a combo out of them.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think I could, because a lot of the times, if I try to do a standard combo, it wouldn't work in a combo. But if I knocked them up with a super move for some of the characters, it would suddenly work, sort of thing.
You should heal.
Yeah. It's a pretty fun game. The customization, is pretty cool. There's a lot of good outfits for a lot of the characters, isn't it? Although I'm annoyed, like, the explanation for the outfits is pretty funny. Yeah. It's basically because they've all been kidnapped by a fetishist.
Yeah, DeviantArt.
But I'm really annoyed there's no character with a witch outfit.
That's amazing.
It's like, no one's in a witch outfit. There's no Drindle outfit either.
A what?
Drindle. Heck, there's not even a maid outfit, which is really surprising.
Oh.
Which, like, the persons went very obscure, like, Arabian princess for some of them. It's like, that doesn't pop up too often. Demon Lord,
Demon Lord's not that obscure.
But, it's just like, there's some you wouldn't...
Arr, finally, the time has come. Now that I possess all 5 components
Steampunk.
and every last Genie crystal, it's time to put my plan into action.
Yeah, it's got an arcade mode and a survival mode.
Ooh.
It's actually,
game
like,
modes.
people have been saying, there isn't much to do, but it's like, each character has an ending. And each character has unique interactions with one another.
Yeah.
And to either get all the characters' unique interactions with one another, you either pay for it, so it's not too much expense to pay for each one, but you have to pay for, times every character with each other, so it does add up. Like, it's like 16 characters.
Yeah.
It's like well over 100 sort of thing. But you can pay for it, or you can actually play through the story mode doing it each time. And of course, there's a survival mode, and it's got a lot of things...
More content than most fighting games.
It's got a lot more single-player content than, a lot of the fighting games people have been talking big about, like, say, Dragon Ball FighterZ sort of thing. There wasn't anything to do if you haven't got online. There is stuff to do offline. And I think for some people, a good appeal of this sort of game is you can dress the characters up and take pictures sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they give you different backgrounds and pictures.
And you judged me.
Nowhere near as hardly detailed as Senran Kagura. Senran Kagura is thorough.
Yeah. Let's go.
This is more cute than
Ah.
Senran. I mean, Senran Kagura can be cute, but you never made it cute. You
I made it entertaining, and that's what's
yes,
most important.
there is a one. That is a way to put it.
Anyway, alright, it's time to put behind the action. Men!
Yeah. I thought I was a boy, but okay. Yeah.
These genie sparklers will show me exactly where to use the dynamo. Bundle every last crystal together and run them up the mast. Move the ship towards wherever the harmonic resonance is the strongest. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure of the mast.
Everyone here just has a PhD, apparently.
Yeah, we're all scientists. I graduated of college with like 10 of them.
College doesn't give you a PhD. University
They're all the same
does.
thing.
What are you fools waiting for? Follow my orders. Show me. Where is the barrier between the human world and the genie world the weakest?
We're out the room. Who are you talking to?
Herself, I assume.
Yeah, I never noticed the dragon in the back.
I think that's because it's her globe.
Oh!
Look.
That's cool.
Ah, that's it. Where the magic light appeared on the map.
I'm still surprised she's not a prune.
Yeah, so am I. She wears a bandana whilst in the bathtub as well. The barrier between our worlds is conveniently weakest within the same landmass. God forbid it was halfway across the world.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a completely different area. You got the craters. Oh god, we have to make a new area!
I didn't really want to go that far, if I'm going to be honest. So, men,
Yeah.
thank God,
you didn't
my
give us
voice
much-
carries through the entire ship.
I mean,
apparently.
I'm not sure how it popped up in your globe there. We attached to the mast, but I'm not sure how that magicked it onto the globe. How? Okay.
Also, either she's very loud. This volcano will make a suitable furnace.
She has a
which
sort of
affords
throw as
my
you did.
new
She's always
and-
shouting, "Man!"
Yeah, like, she's in an entire ship. How does her voice carry that far? In which to forge my new and improved dynamo. Apparently, I require a
The Tinkerbats are
volcano.
so small they'd fall through that grate there.
Is this Lord of the Rings, or...?
I mean, look, they
Yeah,
could-
they would die. Because apparently she just has a fully active furnace underneath her bathtub.
on her boat.
And also,
Made of
this is a
wood.
very messy room. Prepare to move out.
Oh, there we go.
So, I mean, I don't know if you need to collect all the dark magic, because we're now officially...
Well, that'd be 100% though.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this is basically where I got up to. So...
Those stone dragon heads. Oh.
So there's one behind one of them. You missed one.
I'm going to leave it on that because that's the funniest part.
It is funny.
Yeah, because we were literally talking about that.
So, yeah, that's all from
Yeah,
me.
so I'll probably get the dark magic off screen sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hope you've all been enjoying, and cheerio for now.
See ya.